Picked up a guitar a while back from the clearance section on guitarfetish.com. It was a Pro JT100 offset. I was missing a saddle on the bridge and had some sharp fret ends. That was perfect because I had plans to fix it up and customize it anyhow. I planned on replacing the bridge and tremolo. I'm not a big fan of the Jazzmaster style bridge and trem. The pickups are GFS JM90 Alnico Jazzmaster pickups. They are noise canceling in the middle position. I ended up just leaving these into the guitar for now. They may get swapped eventually, but the GFS pickups are pretty good. First thing I did was shield the pickup and electronics cavity. And then I routed for a recessed tunematic bridge. This was my first time doing this, and later realized I only needed to route it to probably about half the depth that I did. And then here's the template that I used to route it. I got this from Potvin Guitars. I'll leave a link in the description.
I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. It could be Povin, might be a soft T.
Once I got it sanded and cleaned up, I finished it with 3 or 4 coats of True Oil. The bridge I used was also from Guitar Fetish. It's just a standard tunematic bridge with brass saddles on it. Next order of business was doing away with the trim. I found these Jazzmaster hardtail conversion plates from Expressway Guitars on eBay. I'll put a link in the description. Moving on to the neck, I started by getting the finish off. They used a bar string retainer behind the nut, and I wasn't going to use that, so I just filled the holes in. And then I wanted to put a little bit of a unique carve on the existing headstock shape. I didn't feel like I could come up with a good new shape with only the material that was left. So I just kind of customized the existing headstock shape. I routed out my logo to do an actual inlay, but then I ended up just filling it in with wood shavings from scraping the fretboard and super glue. And then I scraped it down flush. And I started with a coat of Minwax stain and poly. I think it was golden oak. And then I followed up with True Oil for the remaining coats. And here's some shots of getting the finish off the rest of the neck. Now once I got it sanded and smoothed out, I finished it exact same way as the headstock. I started with the Minwax and then followed up with the True Oil. Once that was good, I scuffed it up with some steel wool and put a coat of gunstock wax from Birchwood Casey on. That makes the neck nice and slick. I drilled out the plastic fret dots and replaced them with maple dots from StewMac. I thought this kind of matched the all-natural wood look of the rest of the guitar. I also replaced the side dots with maple side dots. And the frets were not in good shape at all. There were a lot of sharp ends and a lot of uneven frets. So I did a level crown and polish, and it's pretty much a night and day difference. When it was all said and done, it turned out to be a really nice neck. And again, I did keep the stock pickups, but I replaced all the electronics. The pot, switch, jack, rewired it all.
I also replaced the nut with a Tusk XL nut. And I used a Tusk string retainer as well. I installed hip shot locking tuners. Those are pretty much my go-to on any guitar that I replace the tuners.